Alright, just did the thumbnail for 29. Alright. And, remember what I said? Remember what I said about episode 29? Yeah, at the end, if you watch till the end. Yeah, we're gonna have World War III / World War II, whatever we're gonna call it. So, I'm just gonna tell you what's been happening before this war. So basically, there's basically an iron curtain over here. Like, it's been like an iron curtain, right? It's been over here, uh, it's been across here, also spanning across here and here and here, you know, and also here. There's a whole iron curtain thing. And, yeah, it's kind of a reoccurring thing. There's another iron curtain in Europe. Fun. I guess that's what you could show as the iron curtain. Also here. But yeah. We're gonna have World War III. That's World War II, whatever you call it. So, what we're gonna have happening, the events we're gonna have happening right before the war. Alright, I'm not gonna start immediately. Alright, I'll tell you that. We're gonna have some countries join certain alliances. Like this. Actually, no, I can find that. These guys are going to join this alliance because Italy, not Italia. I'm so stupid. And Morocco is going to join the Trapezoid Alliance. These guys are going to join the Trapezoids. These guys are neutral because they're kind of scared of Russia. They don't really want to join the parallelograms. They want to join it, but like they're too scared of Russia, and they can't join the Trapezoid Alliance because they're probably getting invaded. They're probably gonna India's probably gonna go burn them and invade them. Oh, and the red team's also gonna go through there. Yeah, just more countries raising tension, and yeah, we just have constant raising tension. Also, no, not yet. Mexico is going to join the trapezoids. And, also these guys are going to join the trapezoids, which is also going to cause Philippines to join the parallelogram. Yeah, I completely forgot that was the setting where you can change them. But yeah, these guys are gonna say neutral because of what they say on any kind of side, they're gonna get destroyed either way. So yeah, so they're just gonna kind of leave the economic alliance and just kind of, oops, yeah, I forgot I was on the wrong one. Yeah, they're just gonna kind of cease to exist. No, just kidding. Yeah, we kind of have a thing going on, a reoccurring event of countries joining different alliances. This is, I'm gonna make this like extremely small. Portugal is gonna join the Trapezoid Alliance. Can I tilt this? Apparently, I can tilt that. But yeah, same thing as most of these countries here. Um, but they're not gonna do much, really. South Africa can do something because South Africa is actually decently strong. Taking like this country personally because it has some of Egypt, but like not really the good part of Egypt. Um, yeah, this part Yeah, they're not. None of these countries are gonna do a lot. Brazil, yeah, they're down. Um, what other countries we can make non-neutral? Like non-neutral. Siberia would probably get rolled over by Russia, and Russia knows they're just gonna backstab them if they just join the kind of alliance. Now, either way, they're gonna get these guys. They don't really like Finland, so yeah. Same thing with Denmark. They don't really like Finland either because they got invaded by Finland. Or, well, Finland owned them for a long time. Same thing with Germany in this case. And also, these guys had them as a puppet state for a long time. These guys just owned Greece for a long time. Now they did a reverse. So, yeah, this is our alliance map. This is a lot of countries. I might have this. I'm gonna keep a screenshot of this, like, in the background, so I remember what countries are, like, in what alliance. But, yeah. How is World War III gonna start, you may ask? Well, some country. Okay, so Russian troops and Poland troops are, pointing guns at each other, right? Um, a Russian convoy came around and kind of accidentally opened fired on the Polish because they thought they were in their territory, but they got the border wrong, and then that kind of makes this happen. And well, that's not very good for Russia. Well, yeah. Um, I'm gonna kind of shrink this to a point to where like I can get a rough grasp. But yeah. Now, now Russia was prepared for this war. Same thing with all the other countries. All the countries were prepared for this. But the first thing we have happening is well, Poland kicking out those troops and even starting to go into Russian territory. Now, this is going to be kind of hard to invade Russia because Russia is heavily defended. In this universe, Russia is a lot stronger than they are in real life. They don't have as many people because this is earlier time, but they do have like a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff. A lot more stuff than they do in real life, and they're gonna kind of invade into Poland. If I can actually get the right color, that is. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna invade into Poland and take the capital of Poland. Yeah, because remember, Russia is a lot stronger in this universe. They're gonna spearhead over, but they're not gonna be able to capture the major city because now Germany is gonna make some moves. All right, Germany. Germany is going to take Poland. Yeah, poor Poland. Like they're gonna invade Poland. Like poor Poland, man. Um. Now the Finnish, they're gonna do some stuff and start invading Russia. Take what they don't. It's not really a major city in this universe. But it would have been, but it's not as heavily guarded or anything. Also, can I not get screen tearing on the stupid painting app? But yeah, they're gonna kind of move downward through Kola, and yeah, they're just gonna do what they do to Russia every time. But Russia knew this. They start kicking butt, and they kept Finland all the way out of their territory, and even started to move into Finnish territory and taking Helsinki. Well, this universe's equivalent of Helsinki. And yeah, the Finnish are able to push back one more time, but everyone's coming. Bruh, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. So yeah, and they hmm. So yeah, now we kind of have that happening. and everyone just saw, oh my god. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Keep forgetting I need a different color. There we go. Yeah. Poland is cooked and they capitulate. Um, Italy is going to manage to stalemate the French, but oops. But the French are going to make moves. They're going to make moves into this kind of area and this area. Yeah, they're going to make some moves and take some major cities. And kind of make a big blow to the Germans, the Netherlands, and Italy. Italy has a lot of major cities, and it's France, but these guys, they're coming, and they kind of invade through, and yeah, and they also invade through. But Algeria is going to go ahead and invade into Italy's colony, I guess. Well, it's not really a colony because it's like right there. But still, it is technically considered a colony and takes. And even they start moving up. Keep accidentally doing that. They even start moving up into the Italian peninsula. So, yeah. Now, it's not very good for Italy. Italy is strong, so they're going to be able to hold out, for a little bit. You know, they're going to be able to push back a bit, but not get into their colony too much. They're able to retake some major cities. I'll take everything back. Now, Morocco is going to be like, yo, can we have this? Can we have this northern bit? And then Portugal's like, I guess. Like, sure. Yeah, it's kind of a land exchange, like, from stuff. You can have Gibraltar. You know, you can have that. You know. Um, they're gonna start liberating Italy and yeah, they're gonna liberate their colony for them. And they're gonna catch Algeria by surprise and yeah. So, because remember, this is multiple countries here, like all jumping them. I can't really do multiple that many, but yeah, they're just kind of everyone's getting steamrolled on the and oh yeah, I forgot about this kind of area. Oopsies. And well, we're gonna have this. Yeah, Russia invading into Turkey. They're the orange team. They've existed. They're quite old country, by the way. I think they started existing after World War One or World War Two, when recall, like when the original Russia collapsed. Um, I think that's when they were made. No, it was the original World War, like not the original Russia, like before that kind of big war. That's when they were like made. I think was in that war. But they're gonna kind of capitulate. Now, these guys, they're not that great at military because yeah, they're gonna they're not very good at existing. But Russia, um they're not gonna necessarily let them all the way into the territory, so they're gonna let them partially, like mostly into the territory. Oh my god, the territory, but they're not gonna like let them take everything. Um, Greece is gonna come help with the Italians in invading France, which goes pretty successfully, and the Germans push back. Same thing with the Netherlands, and yeah, they capture Paris, and France is gone. Yep. And yep, who's left? Let's see. So we got India. Oh yeah, we need to do the Indian stuff, and also this. So while all that was happening, all that chaos was ensuing, just imagine all this is happening at the same time. Yeah, they're gonna move up here, even up into the Philippines, and even up into here. Yeah, they're kind of getting steamrolled. The Philippines, weren't prepared. They didn't prepare as much as other countries. But India's coming to defend, and yeah. Now they're gonna be able to hold their own in some areas, but in others, not really. Uh, yeah, they're gonna be able to hold their own right here. Like at this front, they're just gonna hold their front. Um, with China, on the other hand, they're gonna be able to get one of the capitals of India and even start pushing down, taking this whole thing, even moving down into the peninsula, catching these people off guard. Yeah, this is happening before all that, or after, sorry. This is happening after all that has happened, and they even take all this, even start invading into the rest of the Philippines, taking them all. Yeah, wow. China's pretty good. But they're not going to be able to. They're kind of stalemated over here. The Indians do put up a stalemate. But now with Russia's all of their troops out of Europe, they're going to be able to move into Asia and completely destroy them. Korea is going to come over and put their troops over here. And, yeah. Now, time for the red team invasion. Now, this is the part of their plan where it's just become really freaking hard. Operation Get rid of the red team. Operation Invade the red team. So the African team manages to get some of these kind of areas of Africa. They even start to move up into the Arabian Peninsula. The heck? It should be like that. And yeah. And they managed to get all of Africa and the Suez, just to even invade here. Now the green team, the lime team, is liberated and starts using Russian troops. They are able to kind of invade their neighboring countries, and yeah, they're kind of India's either gonna get stalemated or just you're gonna get cooked. And Greece plus Russian troops are gonna be able to move in to the red team, and the red team is gone. Bye bye, red team. Yeah, the oldest country on this map has been capitulated. Yeah, this is a historic moment for the series. The oldest country on the map is gone. Um, yeah, it's sad. It's sad, isn't it? Anyway, uh, yeah. Um, now India is probably gonna be able to stalemate both of these, but they are kind of getting steamrolled a bit by all these other countries. But and even some areas even rise up again. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're doing they even managed to rise up into the Indian country, take it completely. Yeah. Yeah. Um, wow, that was a big world war. Um, I might extend the series for longer than it should. I might. But, yeah. Sorry if these seem rushed, because they kind of are. I've kind of to do things, and, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Pre-recording 2 videos every day. So I meant. Or posting them the next day. It's kind of stuff that happened. Yeah. I guess we can see in episode 31 the peace treaty.